What is going on, guys? I am Jehovah. Welcome to the summary video of the LG Ultra Wide Festival 2015 Dream Setup. Man, this has been a crazy ride. LG contacted me months ago and said, hey, we want to give one of your fans a $10,000 setup. And I was like, to be honest, at first I was like, I don't even believe this, you know? But luckily it's all legit and everything was awesome. These pictures shown here, this is Tom and Jeremy from Squash Games. They are the winners, the winning channel that I picked, and two really cool dudes from the UK. They got to fly out and hang out with me at the Ultra Wide Festival party. As you can see in this picture, the other two YouTubers working on it was Linus Tech Tips and Unbox Therapy. Totally cool guys. All the winners, contestants, everybody working this event was very, you know, they were very cool people, and it was a really fun party. So I was going to show some of the footage and stuff that I brought back on my phone, but they sent me a little file with the professional photos from the photographer for that night, so you guys can enjoy those in the background. But I just want to talk about how awesome of an experience this was to be a part of. Like, it was really humbling to be there at this super extravagant party and to see, you know, my branding everywhere and to be a part of it, and just to work with a huge company like LG to give away such an amazing grand prize such as $10,000 was just absolutely incredible. And I just want to give a huge shout out once again to Squash Games for, you know, winning this contest and just being awesome dudes. You know, I was a little bit hesitant, a little scared that I was gonna have to go hang out you know, with a winner at this party, because you never know, you know, it could be like a crazy dude. But you know, the Tom and Jeremy are totally cool dudes, and we enjoyed some beverages and had a really good time. So I couldn't be happier that they were the ones that won. You know, they got this $10,000, and it ended up being kind of a unique situation that they're two guys doing a YouTube channel together collectively. So they ended up, you know, they had to split the winnings, obviously. LG wasn't just like, congratulations, you both get 10 grand. So they had to split up their winnings, and they still did a really great job. After all these pictures from the slideshow are over with, I'm going to show you guys, you know, what they got with that $10,000, and I'm also going to be linking that video in the description, as you know, as well as their channel, so that way you guys can go over there and watch their entire video, because it ended up being, they have like trip vlogs and everything from the trip of meeting me and getting their packages and setting it all up, and there's a lot of content over there to watch if you guys are interested in this whole, you know, this whole contest and their setup and how all that played out. But you know, I did a lot of working with them once they were selected as the winners. You know, I stayed in contact with them. I had Skype calls and stuff, and we talked about, you know, what they had on their list and what they wanted to spend it on based on their budget and all that good stuff. And there were some things that I noticed that I was like, hey, you know, you might want to go this direction instead of that direction. And there was definitely some things that I suggested that they incorporated into their setup. And it was really cool to, like, you know, to be a part of that. I've had a lot of people be like, oh, you should write a book on how to be a YouTuber, and I always like, nah, that's stupid. What are you talking about? Like, and you know, they're like, no, seriously, like, I don't think you understand like how much, you know, most people don't know how to do. I don't know, whatever. I don't feel like I have an expertise in the situation, I guess, just because it's what I do. It's what I'm used to. It's all normal for me. It's whatever. But it was kind of cool to see that, you know, they were coming at me with like, hey, you know, we really would appreciate information and insight on this whole thing, and being able to give that to them and them take my advice. And I hope they're happy with the outcome. From what I saw in their video, it looks like they did pretty damn well, and I'm super excited for them. So it's kind of cool. They did their setup in the same room right next to each other, and that's all good and fun. So yeah, and Canada was awesome. It was a real quick trip, you know, it was just there and back, but we were in a super nice hotel, as you could probably tell by these pictures. I don't remember the name of it, but this was just like the bar, I believe, at the hotel. I think it's just, yeah, like they're what would normally be the bar for the hotel, but they like rented out the entire bar and the restaurant. And you know, it was open bar, and there was a sushi bar with caviar and oysters, and just people bringing you drinks over and over and over. And I think there was already a picture of, there was a chocolate room that they kept like walled off, like it was behind closed doors. You could see into it, but you couldn't go into it. Before that, there was like pork belly and prime rib and just like some of the best meats ever. and it was a super delicious dinner, and you know, just hanging out with really cool people. But then yeah, they opened this chocolate room, and you go into the chocolate room and there's just any kind of chocolate you could ever dream of, and chocolate waterfalls, and you know, there was gold on the chocolate, which was like, what? And oh, this bingo thing right here. So this bingo thing was kind of cool. It actually like forced you to get up and walk around and mingle with other people. Imagine that, like social interaction. So you had to go and meet people at the party and write down their nickname on the card, and then we played bingo, and the winners got some LG stuff. I'm not even sure what they won, actually. I didn't win, unfortunately, but it was just a really fun time. I enjoyed it thoroughly, so much. It was a really cool time. They had like a person there to draw cartoon characters of you. If you wanted to, you could like sit down and get that, you know, cartoon character drawn of you, and it was just really I've been to a lot of like YouTuber parties and stuff like that, and this was a very well done one. It really was. LG knows what they're doing, and from what they say, this is like the first time they've ever done anything like this, so they did really well. I like the screens here whenever we came in to play bingo, drink beer, and play bingo, and that's exactly what we did, and it was just a lot of fun. But yeah, LG, this is pretty much like the first thing they've ever done like this with like YouTubers and stuff like that, so I stressed to them as much as I possibly could, guys, like, I love you guys. Please, please, please let me work with you guys again. I would love to in the future, because it was so awesome. I mean, like, it's the biggest giveaway I've ever done on my channel. 10 grand. It's insane. I don't even have to explain that to you guys. It's $10,000. It's crazy. And not only that, but 20 of the ultra wide LG monitors, the curved, beautiful, oh my god, desk saver. It is just, it's such a beautiful monitor. The videos don't even do it justice. Once you get one like in your hands, it's incredible. The box is huge, and then you take it out and it just looks amazing. And they unveiled these new monitors, and they were absolutely sexy. And like I said, I can't get over how cool of a thing it was to be included in. So I'm gonna show some highlights, guys, from their setup video, like I said, and if you want to watch the full video, please click the link in the description. Go check these guys out. I really like them and their content that they do, and they deserve you guys to just check them out. If you don't like what they do, you know, whatever, go about your day. But if you do enjoy what they do, definitely give these dudes a subscribe and enjoy their content, because I have been ever since I found them from this content, and they're really cool dudes in real life, super humble, and fun to drink a Peroni with. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for everybody, you know, participating, and just all the fun that this was. I love you guys, and hopefully I'll be getting to you guys, you know, in the near future with something else like this. You know, hopefully I'll be able to bring more and more opportunities like this, and you guys are the reasons that I'm able to bring opportunities like this to the table. So once again, guys, I love you, and I will talk to you later.
Hello and welcome to Squash Games. I'm Tom.
And I'm Jeremy, and this is our final Dream Setup Tour for the Ultra Wide Festival 2015.
It was especially cool meeting Jehovah and all the other YouTubers in the awards party in Vancouver. Met lots of cool people, had a great time, it was really good fun. But as soon as that finished, we headed straight back to London to make the video.
So now you've been caught up to speed, here's the setup video. Enjoy!
Excuse me, can I help you?
Who are you?
So welcome to Squash Games HQ. What are we doing, Jez?
We're on a computer.
Come on! Been on it for how many hours now?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
They say in the reviews it would take an hour. This award that we got given in Vancouver, the setup party.
So that was it.
That was the Ultra Wide Festival 2015 and our dream setup.
It was a very long and awesome process.
Very worth it, and only something we can describe as like life-changing, because all this tech is going to give us so many opportunities to make something of squash games.
Yeah, hopefully we can just sort of keep on going and just get better and make better stuff for you guys.
But thanks to everyone involved. It's been great meeting people that were involved in making this experience happen.
Yeah, the LG team were awesome. They were always so helpful. They just helped us out so much.
And you made it happen, so thanks. And Jehovah.
Of course.
Jehovah, you're
the big dog himself.
You're an awesome guy and the best mentor we could ever ask for. He's a down-to-earth person, Tom, and it's great to see that your idols are like all they turn up to be and are just someone you can have a beer with at the end of the day.
A couple of Peronis,
exactly,
to be specific.